All right, Mr. TALIAFERRO TV. First and foremost, let me just say this real quick. If we're about to boycott H&M, I do need to say this. I do need to get off some BS real quick. I just bought a nice black coat from H&M. I'm not a shopper. I'm so cheap, y'all. I'm a very cheap guy. Like, y'all don't understand how cheap I am. I take cheap to the next level. I only put my money back into my equipment. Other than that, I'm cheap. All right. I just bought a black coat from H&M that I really do like. Like, it's cold as hell outside. Y'all know it's been a pretty bad winter. And I'm not going to lie to y'all. I'm not taking that coat back. So if we're going to boycott H&M, just to put this out there for a disclaimer, my H&M boycott starts now. But I already bought that black coat, and if y'all see your boy on New Year's Eve, I was doing it big, you know what I mean? Yeah, the black coat. Y'all see the little Louis belt, the little Louis Vuitton belt. Y'all see your boy with the white shirt and the, you know what I mean, tied up. The ties, yeah. I'm looking nice. If y'all, you know what I'm saying, tell me what y'all think about the swag in the comment section. But if we're going to start, I'm back seriously, if we're going to start this H&M boycott, just know that this coat was purchased beforehand, not after the H&M boycott, if we're going to do this. Now, let's get into the serious stuff, all right? Mr. TALIAFERRO TV, how's everybody doing out there? We got to talk about something very, very serious, and I can't believe this is even a conversation in the year of 2007. Well, we're not even in 2017 anymore, in 2018. H&M posted this picture, and it's on their site. I would imagine it's down by now, of this young man, this little boy. He can't be no more than, what, 8 or 9 years old? He's a model for them, and he's you know, he has a green hoodie on, and it says the coolest monkey in the jungle. And I looked at this a couple times, and I was like, yo, this isn't even a, like, let's take everything out. Let's take the races out of it for a second, and we'll get back to the races in a second. Let's take the racism out of it. This isn't a nice looking hoodie, period. Like, coolest monkey in the jungle. Why would that be cool to say anyway? I just think it looks trash altogether. That green is pretty trash. But let's get into the core elements of what's going on here. This is a dark-skinned young man, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not saying the kid has monkey-like features to him by any means. It almost looked like they were trying to go after a darker-skinned kid. I'm just being honest right now, to try to give the impression of the kid looked like a monkey, and that is not the case. This is a young, handsome young man. And I don't understand the direction of this at all. I don't understand why would you think this was okay? Now, I'll piggyback off some things I've heard other people say earlier today. Did H&M try to be openly racist about this? Or were they trying to be racist about this? I don't know. I can't prove that. I don't know. I'm not in the creative team. I don't know the creative direction. What was the, you know what I mean? I wasn't there in the meetings. But I will say this. Should somebody have had the decency in some department say, look, this is very insensitive to people. I don't care if you're black, white, whatever. Somebody should have had enough decency to say, yo, we probably shouldn't roll with this. This is not the brightest idea of the company. Maybe we should not do African American with the historical context and the racism and just the negative energy with the word monkey, right? As we all know, one term that African Americans were called, we were considered monkeys to the dominant majority at the time. And I don't want to ever be called a monkey. And I don't believe this kid is the coolest monkey in the room. Period. It's just not even a cool design. Period. It's just not, it's stupid. Somebody in the room needs to be able to say, yo, this is not it. This is stupid. And we're not even talking about just being PR at this point. No, this is not a good look. This is dumb. The fact that no one, and y'all know these brands, all this stuff reaches like big business rooms. I've been in some big business rooms in my life. You know what I mean? All this stuff reaches like conference calls. You know, all this product, we're talking about thousands of eyes, maybe hundreds of thousands of eyes have seen this product, this shirt in this direction before it's been released to the public and presented online. So for no one to say, I don't think we should roll with this, it disappoints me. And the fact that I know there's an African American involved in this at some point down the line to seeing this picture, and I think it would be an issue, it's very disappointing. And in H&M, I'm not gonna lie, yo, if I'm not mistaken, H&M's on like a high right now for business over the last few years. this is stupid. This is a dumb way for your brand to go backwards with something that's stupid. This is unnecessary. And I've heard, and now I have not seen this, but I've heard that in the same token of there being a kid with the coolest monkey in the room, this, as you see, there was also a white kid that had a caption about being smart or educated or something along the lines of that. Don't quote me on the exact words of that, but it wasn't saying that the white kid was the coolest monkey in the room. The white kid was not called a cool monkey. As a parent of this young man, I don't ever want to stop anybody from getting a paycheck, and especially in hard times, you know, but I don't understand, as a parent, morally, you got to stand for something or you'll fall for anything. I don't understand why this was even something that parents would allow this kid to take part of. This is just clearly insensitive. This is just dumb. Like I look at this, some things you look at stuff and be like, yo, dang, I'm happy the truth came. I got one for you. The Clippers, their owner a few years ago, Donald Sterling, getting him out of there. You got to do that because he's a white racist owner who had black players playing for him, and he didn't think of black people as human, right? Or he didn't think of them as equal. You got to get him out of here. With this is just unnecessary. I'm not even gonna call the H&M brand racist 100%. I don't know. Maybe they are racist as hell, but this is just dumb. This is a stupid way to lose customers, to lose reps. As a matter of fact, the Weeknd, if I'm not mistaken, is a brand ambassador for H&M, and he said, I woke up this morning shocked and embarrassed with this photo. I'm deeply offended and will not be working with H&M again. By the way, side note, I'm so happy in the year 2018, we got brands, and artists are brands, and they're able to walk away from companies and not stand for anything, right? If you don't feel as if though this company is doing the right thing, you can walk away. That's very dope, by the way. But I'm so happy for the Weeknd to just say, yo, I ain't working with this. I ain't got to be a part of this. Y'all need me. Y'all need people like me. I don't need this. This is nutty. I don't want the bad PR that's going to come with this. This was clearly unnecessary. This just didn't have to happen. It's dumb. It just didn't make sense. It's very insensitive to the African American community, and I'm not the guy that wants to be overly sensitive to everything, but this one, literally calling a young, dark-skinned young man a monkey, just seems like somebody should have said, yeah, I don't think this is it. And that didn't happen. And anything that H&M receives after this, I'm down with y'all. We gonna boycott it. I'm in. I'm fine with that. But I will say this: I'll cut the tag out of my H&M again. That coat, you know what I mean? I put what was it, like $70? I don't TALIAFERRO don't make a lot of big boy purchases. That's big boy purchasing to me. You know what I mean? And by the way, the Louis belt was a gift. I ain't purchased that myself. So I'm in. If we're gonna boycott this thing, I'm down. But I ain't taking that H&M coat back. It's too warm on my body, and it's too cold right now. But this is just dumb. And whatever happens to the company afterwards, they deserve anybody that, you know, what's gonna happen is there's gonna be a quick reaction, and their stock numbers gonna go down in the next 24 to 48 hours. And over time, it'll probably go back up. But anything that happens to them with business right now, around this time of the year, they'll probably lose pretty much most of the sales that they just gained with the holiday season right around, and just trying to revitalize and revamp the brand and try to recoup from the damages that this has caused. Look, man, this is dumb. This didn't need to happen, and whatever happens to H&M afterwards, they deserve it, because somebody got to be responsible for making better decisions. This is a part of the process. You can't offend a nice portion of your market. Thank y'all so much for the time and love support. Please give me a comment about this situation in the comment section. And before I get on out of here, let's do something different. Let's promote black excellence in the year 2018, damn it. And let's promote and lift up our young black men, because so many people refuse to do that. And this oppressed, I believe we're oppressed as people. Let's lift our black kings and queens up. So instead of the little corny ass H&M picture that they had with the monkeys joint, let's change it. And salute the Diddy for this. Let's change it to the coolest king in the world. So young black king, I don't know if you're ever gonna watch this video, but this was some young black king somewhere in St. Louis, Missouri. Young black king, you are a cool king, not a monkey. And don't you ever let one of these clueless, culture vulture, pathetic, uninspired idiots tell you otherwise. I'm out.
I want to salute you, homie, you know, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
I got one life to live out my dreams, and I'm giving this thing all I got. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I represent the culture.
Right now, you're turning up on MrTaliaferro.com, shawty.